So this is going to be a nice little change of pace as of now. Instead of talking about Activision at the moment, I mean, there's still another topic I do want to talk about because I honestly haven't really talked about Clash Royale in a hot minute ever since the Activision controversy has taken the internet by storm. And there's still been a bunch of other gaming news I haven't really covered as much, but I still figured I'd hop on, make this video really quick because I still figure like this is a very important topic to talk about. And I've addressed this problem before and gave my thoughts and concerns and my opinions ever since Supercell released their update for losers last month. The community has been completely outraged, and every time Supercell tried to do some form of damage control, the community was not having it. Like, they were just fed up, and people were just done with Clash Royale. But this next update, the Elite Card Evolution update, is gonna be Supercell's make or break point. Like, this is Supercell's last chance. And surprisingly, there's been a lot of positive reaction towards this update. Now, me personally, I think the update on paper, it seems like a really awesome concept now that they're showing us just a little bit more about this new elite level, which is the new max level. But I'm also kind of worried. So I do want to kind of break this down as well. But before I get any further, there has been like a screenshot and some gameplay trailers on YouTube and on Reddit as well. I do want to pull up one of the screenshots for you guys to show you what these elite levels look like. So I'm going to pull it up really quick and so you guys have an idea of what to expect in this next update. So go ahead and take a look. Now, there's obviously a lot more here than meets the eye, so I want to give some of my thoughts and opinions on what I think about this, and I kind of want to go through some of the pros and cons here, right? So, once you reach the new max level, 15, that's when you start earning these wild cards known as elite wild cards, and once you have enough of those, you can upgrade your cards to the elite level, and apparently they have some new abilities from what we've been shown online from these gameplay trailers. And there have been reports of skeletons with elite levels where every time they attack, more skeletons spawn. There's a royal giant that does area of effect damage, like splash damage around him. And it's just crazy to see, man. And I gotta be honest, some of this stuff on paper that they're showing us in this reveal trailer, it looks really cool, but it also is very concerning as well, especially because number one, this feels like, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of spicy comments about this, but the way I see this update is this is the Pokemon Evolution update, but for Clash Royale. Now, what do I mean by that? So, you know how you evolve your Pokemon in the Pokemon franchise, right? Eventually, you get your Squirtle strong enough, and it eventually evolves into a Blastoise, for example, which is the toughest form of Squirtle, right? Or let's just say, like, if you have a Charmander, and eventually you make it strong enough to the point where it evolves into a Charizard, which is the big boy dragon that everybody loves, right? That's kind of the vibes I'm getting here with this update. This feels like the Pokemon Evolution update, but for Clash Royale. You know what I'm saying? Because the more they're showing us stuff like this on the internet, the more and more vibes I'm getting about Pokemon. And I know that's not really a good way to phrase it at all, but those are kind of the vibes I'm getting because the elite levels just seem like a evolution of the standard card. Like Squirtle evolves into a Blastoise, for example, and the barbarians eventually evolve into tougher barbarians, for example, and they get special abilities, for example. Like, it just feels like the Pokemon Evolution update. But that's just my crazy theory, and that's just my honest thoughts and opinions on this. Now, of course, there is going to be more shown as time goes on. I'm pretty sure they're going to show even more as we go out through the year. We're like, what, 1 week away, a few days away now from this update. So, Supercell, it kind of really has to nail this one out of the park. And I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of worried because I want this update to do good and I want people to enjoy playing this game, especially because of the major backlash they got from their update for losers that they released last month. People were just not having it and they were fed up. And I'm genuinely worried for a lot of people and I'm genuinely worried for the developers because I want this update to surprise people and I want this update to be good for the developers. But unfortunately, as of now, we're just going to have to wait and see how this plays out. So hopefully this update will be good. I mean, from what they've shown us online so far, it looks pretty good. It looks kind of promising. I'm not gonna lie, this has definitely piqued my interest a little more for me to try and play this game genuinely again. But as of now, we're just gonna have to wait and see how Supercell handles this. And I hope that they nail this update out of the park because they definitely are gonna need the morale boost for this update, man. Because they have just been taking massive L's as time goes on ever since their last major update. But let's hope that this update is the momentum boost that the developers need just to hopefully get their player retention back up there to where it should be. So, with that being said, thank you guys all for watching and for listening. Let me know what you all think in the comments down below. Are you going to be interested in trying out this update? I heard that the update is supposed to come out next week on June 19th, I believe is when it's supposed to go live. So, are you going to try out the update? Are you going to pass on it? I am pretty curious to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. So, with that being said, thank you guys all for watching. I'm sorry for rambling. And until next time, you guys, I'm talking about Supercell's next update that could quite possibly be a hit or miss. And I'll see you all later.